Good morning and welcome. It's nearly afternoon now. Welcome to my channel, and I'm at my mum's house, and actually it's quite funny that I'm at my mum's house. It's a good example of how you should concentrate on your own problems, because bless her heart, and I should know, this is not a personal, because I am no good myself, and she does go on at me about my habits, but there is quite a few things to sort out here, as in a few daily movements would help her life quite a bit. Yes. Yeah, not trying to judge outside the books but of someone else, and I'm not, not judging myself, but yeah, so concentrate on your own problems, because no matter whether you think you've got problems or not, we've all got an issue of some sort. And when you're reflecting out, trying to help others, which we all will do, and I'm sure I'll be doing it to my children when I'm old, they're older. For now, I just wear all my problems for them to see. No, but this video is starting quite randomly already. But I'm sat here again, self-sabotaging, wondering what on earth. I've got people, like I've said before, people are slightly picking on me, which I feel is good, is strengthening me up about being on YouTube. But it does get into your system, the doubts, and just ready to doubt myself totally. So I'm watching Victor Otto, find him, he's amazing. But then he might not resonate with you, because you'll find your own people that trigger you at the right time when you need to find them. So it's been a crazy morning. There was just one big shower, and I walked in the shower, not in the shower as in the bathroom, but in the shower outside. I've just had to walk to my mum's house to sign a very important parcel coming today, Glastonbury Festival tickets. So don't come and try and nick my tickets. But yeah, but I got absolutely soaked. And I'm just sat here thinking, what's the next move? Trying to put motivation instead of flow into what I'm doing, and trying to label what I'm doing, but we've all got our niche, and we've all got our thing that we're trying to share or not, right? So Victor Otto, I was watching him just then, and it was 11:11. At one point I thought, yeah, watching Victor Otto at 11:11, he's like the 11:11 king. He's on about books and that. And I've been to my mum's many a times, and I wouldn't even have thought about this unless I was pushed to think about it. And he was going on about books, saying about basically the same situation as him, about the energy. Well, the energy, reads the energy, saying the energy of June right now is heavy. And it's just so still, you're all intense and, But he said he looked over on his bookshelf and wondered what he was going to do next, and blah, 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 and then found this perfect book. And that's why I think, right, I'm going to go and look over it just like that next to my mum's bookshelf. And I just looked over like this, and I found four perfect books. But the top one, this book, right, yeah, don't even really need to know. But on the back, I turn it over, and I'm like, there's more to Glastonbury than a music festival, right? And it's a story about, it's a story about someone who lived in Glastonbury and found out about I'm going to read it basically. But if anybody knows about my channel, and I didn't realise my mum had this book, she's very unaware of what she's got in her house. If you look at the top of my channel, on my description of my channel, it basically says something very similar to that the Glastonbury Festival is more than just a festival. So I was just straight away like, could I have any more synchronization and more just of the, push to the right to think, that's what you're doing, Danny. Remember, that's, you're spreading magic, not myth. You're spreading magic. Well, I'm on the journey to. Might not be every day spreading magic, might be spreading a lot of other stuff, but, and then the other book was, and I sort of remembered that she's always had this book, Understanding Buddhism, and I think I've read that one when I was a child, but it'd be good to go over it. Another one, Witchfinders, a 17th century English tragedy, and Bob Marley, The Untold Story. So when I was actually thinking, instead of going to try 5 books that I might read, but I don't read books, mind, but I have got time to read books, and I'm going to bloody make myself. I'm going to make myself. It's part of putting a bit of momentum in. I'm actually going to make myself. But never mind the other books, because they're interesting. But it was this one. I just thought, could I be any more in the right place at the right time? Now, someone who's not as weird as me might have just not even... It's a good example of when you're on the flow. Like today, I just happened to have to be at my mum's. I happen to have had to been soaked, which is nice sometimes, to be sat there in your soggy jeans and your wet hair. I happen to have thought about putting on Victor Roddo rather than anything else, because he's thankfully uploading nearly weekly at the moment. It's really inspiring for me, actually, and I feel like everyone's minds are linked, especially when you hit your mind into the 5D consciousness. Literally, like, I feel like we all astral project into the 5D, and we're all sharing information around the planet. But yeah, thankfully he is now in synchronicity to me, doing uploads every 2 or 3 days even, actually, which is really helping me keep motivated. So yeah, that was my synchronization for today. And if that's enough for me today, someone else might not. I mean, not someone else, but you've got to be careful about each decision, because I might not have decided to put Victor Roddo on, and then I mightn't have looked over at these books, and I would have lost that opportunity, or at least see fit. Sometimes you could be so stressed or so in your own mind that you might not have even noticed it and seen it as a magical synchronized sign. The way that you're going to get any sort of confirmation for yourself through anything around you is it's going to be small things that you notice, and then you're going to go, actually, give me another sign straight away. But you're not going to get another sign straight when you have to learn and to pick up your signs when they're coming. So yeah, I'm thinking like not doing too much of a long video, because I do seem to go on a little bit, don't we? But Glastonbury Festival is coming up. I am definitely going to get down to the Eggstone this week. And just remember, not only telephone wires, and the wires are the things that send electrical currents and send information. And the stones of Glastonbury are going to hook up with the pyramids over June. And we're all going to hook up, and we're going to create magic. And I'm going to the festival, and as you can imagine, I'm wondering exactly where. But there's no point in wondering, because we have to flow, okay? Looking into the future, I have thought about wearing a t-shirt and trying to get people to subscribe to my channel, or even just standing up a lot and doing the Hey Oh Nirvana and doing people's head in. But I'm going to try and chill out, and I'm going to try and be a normal human being and have a really, really good time. But I'm sure I'll try and do a few weird, inspiring things while I'm there. But if anyone wants to contact me and has any special message that they want for the festival, yeah, give me a message on here, and then I'll give you a link to speak. Yeah, okay? So, yeah, but honestly, believe in the lost knowledge, and also believe what all different stages that everybody's on at the moment. I see my sister-in-law. I had a brilliant weekend, by the way. Not that you need to know if I had a good weekend, but I had such a good doing things for others, even if I didn't even notice it. I had a lovely sleepover. I helped my friend's best friend, gave them lots of beautiful food, took them for a picnic, took them to the best park ever. Then I had my very, very tired sister-in-law over. My partner didn't really want her to come over. She came over, and it was a beautiful evening. We had a lovely share, and memories like that will last forever. Just making that movement of making sure she came over the other evening. But my point of that she came over the other evening was she was saying about what was on her YouTube at the moment, and just saying, because my partner tried to make a bit of a joke, saying, yes, Danny's very into spiritual awakening at the moment, or spiritual stuff, and I'm like, yeah, thinking, do not, because she's going to try and tell about my channel, and then, get self-sabotaged in the neighbourhood, yeah, because yeah. But she was saying that on her thing, it's all full of these and this, and it's all these things happening, and there's all these evil people living. And I was like, Sean, not not even trying to ridicule her, but I was just like, yeah, I was there 10 years, a while, way ago. We can't concentrate on it, Sian, and everybody is going down their own little rabbit holes of independent. And she said, now I've watched one thing on my YouTube channel, it's full of information like that. And I think sometimes people can get so into their own, not in non-duality mode, but in duality mode, of that they think they're the only ones that are seeing this information, and or that everyone's seeing the same things they're seeing on YouTube. Remember, your YouTube is getting quite defined to what you watch. Like, my dad's mad. Like, he's just such a, people are so behind, aren't they? And I love to put things right into people's face. Like, my dad, I don't even really want to say it, but he's just got a massive thing about refugees. He gets his head stuck right into politics, and thinks he's just so aggressive about, and so old-fashioned. And when I have a chat with him, I do just sort of go, yes, and try and protect my energy. And but I, bless him, I absolutely love my dad. I've gone through stages where he was so nervous, or my energy was so that I couldn't even hardly be around people that weren't thinking the same way as me. I said, I don't want to be around them. They're hurting my energy. And you can get very, very, and that's okay too, if you just need to be alone and not be around people that think different to you. But just remember that if you go into too much of the differences of people, I told you a very personal story the other day about someone in my family that's been arrested for something very, very disgusting. And I have people there are people in that side of the family that have not really said the most pleasant things about why the situation happened. And they're old, and I've literally thought to myself, do I go as far as never seeing these people again? Like, never. And, these are like great-grandparents, whatever, do I never see them again because they think backwards? Are they not thinking correctly? Or do I just sort of give it some space and concentrate on something else, and just know that they're not obviously a criminal themselves, but they obviously think weird, and just know that I've got to give them some space. No, to never leave my children around them, but also I'm not going to go around now spending and cursing my own energy, going, this person thinks like this and that person thinks like that, and this. It is a waste of my own, where I could be vibing, and where I could be getting my goosebumps, and where I could be getting my synchronicities. And just know that sometimes when you're open enough, when your energy's open enough, and you're as least blocked as you can be, because you're going through the journey, when you do say, and this is happening to me more and more now, the guys, and it will happen to you if you're not there yet, I say, help me out, like I was here just then, help me out. What is, why do I feel so stagnant? I look at Victor Roddo, who was one of my only friends when I was going through my spiritual awakening, found him on YouTube. And he's saying basically the same things I'm thinking, because he reads the energy, and the energy's real, and we're all connected. The planet's not as big as you think it is, guys. And especially when we're all asleep, we're all connected, and then we're all. And I managed to find the exact inspiration I needed. My profile picture, which I might change at some point, but I'm not going to change it yet, was inspired by coming to my mum's last time. The John Lennon picture, because I sent her that postcode while I was in Glastonbury Festival last year, and I sent her a postcode. You could send people postcodes, on postcards. And I sent her one, with like a message on it. It's like, I'll go and find it actually to see what the message said on it. I sent one to myself, and I sent one to my children, but yeah. Oh, let me see. Oh, sorry guys, I pause, shouldn't I? Hang on. No. Oh, there. See, that's what she's like. I actually don't believe it, guys. The house is that much of a mess at the moment. I can't find it, but it had a lovely message on it about please be yourself. And this is another thing I'm going to say right then. My mum was my initial inspirer in life to be, she wants to be more hippie, but she's so scared and conditioned by past judgments to be a proper, look at all these books she's got. She's never read them. She always makes these steps, and But she's perfect the way she is. And she'll clean this up. When she starts cleaning, she really does it deep as well. So I'm proud of her in that way. And she's got such lovely stuff in this house. Honestly, she's got so much stuff. But one of her main things sometimes is about buying something new instead of just maybe looking after the things she's got, polishing it up and just delicately going through her house like it is her mind. And she's got so much beautiful stuff. Probably a bit too much stuff. And if you try and tell her, she'll say, oh, my house is horrible. And she just lives in she's got a pond and a beautiful garden. But sometimes her perspective of where she lives is just not correct, you know? And it's just due to damage and due to her blocks that she needs to remove. Like, I keep trying to tell her to do yoga and she gets angry with me. And yeah, but you can only give people a branch. And the best way to do this, guys, if you want to go and convince the world about how you feel, is to just fully wear it and work on yourself. And someone commented on a video the other day saying about, no, that you need to concentrate on yourself. Don't look outward at all. And it is true. You go looking outwards and all you're doing is leaving all of your own little problems, whatever they are. If everybody just sat still and just went right into their own problems, then the world would be fixed, wouldn't it? Not looking out onto other problems all the time. So on that note, guys, I will actually start reading these books. And another thing that I did, because I'm stubborn, but I'm also ready to sort of follow my way I feel, I bought a course back in November, in the middle of the night one night for 70 quid. God, and I haven't got 70 quid to throw away. And it's about healing and, you know, trying to, because I want to be a coach, obviously. I want to do Reiki. I want to do it all. And, you know, it's a journey, right? Because I'm at the beginning and I have many intentions to keep going forwards. And that's the crack with that one. So, but yeah, I've just totally lost what I was saying again, actually. What was I saying? This is not good on videos, is it? I'm hoping people are finding this quite funny. But what was I actually saying? Well, I'll watch the end of the video and then I'll actually realise what I was saying, wasn't I? Oh my goodness. I might actually just pause it a second, so yeah, hang on. No, it totally lost my mind, but then there you go. It doesn't matter. And I'm not going to put, oh, that was it. I've got it now. No, yeah, I bought a course and it's basically probably another lady like me, actually, just trying to sell what she wants, you know, how she feels. And it's about hypnotherapy. Now, it's going to be good for me to do, but I'm so stubborn that I haven't even opened it up. Okay, there's something resisting in me to open it up. And something tells me it's because, oh, I want to do things my own way. It's probably because I'm scared of completely going along with my journey and actually, I tell myself that I know how to do it my own way and I'm going to keep it my own way. And I've got enough skill behind me. And I'm sticking with that for now. But I should actually stop being so stubborn because one, I won't meditate properly. It's like I want, but then I feel like I'm constantly meditating at the moment. It's like I'm very stubborn. I'm refusing to just like completely sit down. But I am though a lot as well. So sometimes even, there's no point in even trying to think, guys. Just keep flowing. Day by day, moment by moment, choice by choice. And that's basically where we're going to bloody leave it, aren't we? There is actually stuff everywhere, bless her. No, in a nice way. Honestly, I would never, ever. When I was growing up, we had to have all of the papers in the window, like right in the window. And if you touched them, like one time we couldn't even see the light coming out the window. And if we touched from the window and tried to put them in a drawer, gosh, she used to kick right off. So yeah, it did make me quite messy, but also realised that sometimes people are just stuck in their own habits. So help out your friends, help your family out. And also realise that sometimes, obviously, when people are judging you and they're throwing stuff outwards, they've got their own problems as well. All right, guys. So cheers. Namaste. Much love. Have a good day. Cheers and bye.